Welcome to my channel, Heels in Business. As I can't seem to stay in one place or job for too long, I thought I'd share my life adventures with you. Hi, well, welcome back to Heels in Business. Today I am sadly leaving Chiang Mai after my 2-week holiday, unfortunately, but glad to be getting home to my bed and starting the new year. So today I am flying back to London with Qatar Airways. On the outbound we flew with Qatar Airways economy. Unfortunately, we believe, I'm fairly confident, we have lost that as the footage was corrupt. But we're hoping this is going to be filmed and we will be able to share this experience with you. So the return flight will be in business. So unfortunately I can't share the comparison of economy versus business, but I will at least share the business class flights with Qatar on the return trip. We are going from Chiang Mai to Doha on a 787 business class seats, and then we originally had an hour transfer connection time at Doha Airport. The flight is now delayed by 20 minutes. I think we've got a little over 30 minutes, if that, to make our flight. So we'll see how that goes. But if we do make it, we are then on a 777 on the Qatar Airways Business QSuites, which I'm looking forward to. The check-in at Chiang Mai Airport was really slick in my opinion. So we checked in at the business desk. That was fairly quick. And then as we have business class tickets, we also get access to the lounge. It's the Coral Lounge at Chiang Mai Airport, and they send someone to assist you to make sure that you get to the lounge okay. So we had this lady who walked us through from the check-in desk through to security into the lounge, and that was quite a nice service. Finally boarding the Qatar flight, a lot later than expected. I doubt we will leave at the delayed departure time they've claimed now, so let's see when we land in Doha.
Hi, good morning ma'am, thank you very much. Miss Selina, just going to be the rope.
Right, thank you. Hello, good morning.
Four different seats. Sir, if you want to swap your seat, is the first one.
No, this is...
Are you okay?
Yeah, it's fine.
Hello, good morning. Finally boarded the business class flight to Doha. I would say first impressions of this 787 versus BA's 787, and I have done business in BA 787 now, I believe, anyway, but the seats definitely look a lot nicer, the screens. I would also say the staff, I have actually no complaints about BA staff actually, but I would say the service is very attentive. They ask you what you would like to drink. They offer you champagne drinks. I've opted for the pink champagne. They also ask if you would like a towel and whether you would like a hot or cold towel, which is nice. And then they present you with a menu, so you get a wine menu with the selection of drinks, which seems fairly comprehensive, and then a business class food menu which you can dine at any point you want, so it's basically on your choosing when you want to eat. But definitely very good first impressions.
What seats were in?
We are in row 6, which is the back of business class. So there are aisle seats and there's only these 2 at the back. I would say downside is probably that obviously as people are boarding, you're right by where everyone's walking through rather than at the front of the plane. But then the toilets aren't really that nearby, and I think during the flight this will be a better choice in terms of planes.
Hold up. Hoje é cada forma
So at the back of the seat we have water available from the beginning of the flight, a space to put some belongings, another table space here, and then more table releases here. So it's quite good in terms of the options of where you've got space. These are the seat functions. USB charger and control for the TV unit. I would say all in very good places. Storage unit. A few of the members of the crew staff have introduced themselves to us, and it's actually I've actually really enjoyed that, and I've actually appreciated the way that they've individually come up and spoke to us and said if there's any concerns, so definitely A+ for me in terms of the service so far. So, amenity kit. I love amenity kits. I don't care whether you're in economy, premium or business. I'm always curious and I love these bags and I keep them. So let's see what the Qatar Business amenity kit is like. Obligatory orange socks now, so great. Sleeping mask a bit thicker than what you get in economy. Not the best, I would say BA's one is much better, and I actually keep it and choose to use the BA's one. See, we've got, I don't know, I'll come back to this in a minute, the mystery box. It might be something interesting, and who knows. Facial mist, because you always want to keep your skin hydrated. Anti-aging moisturiser. You know how planes are bad for your skin, so you need to keep looking youthful. And lip balm. These look great, and nice to have something different from what I'm used to. And this looks really nice. Who knows? See if I can. Okay, I'll get back to you when I figure out how to open it. I figured out, well, I had to get someone else to open it and to open it for me. They're just earplugs in a nice casing. Maybe I can use the casing for something, who knows.
Race position.
Remember when I don't know if we were on a premium flight from Orlando, and they messaged me and they're like, if you want to get on the next flight, you're going to a couple of hours, you volunteered to downgrade. Do you remember?
So the oxygen is required past or you may be required to release the mask by the coloured flat mark holding the mask towards you and activate oxygen. Place the mask over your nose, adjust the back to supplement and breathe normally. When your mask is fitted correctly, then you may assist others.
So, the life jacket is beside you, next to you, or option.
Automatically illuminate when in real time. Infant life jackets will be distributed by cabin crew.
To help final preparations for takeoff, please ensure your seat is in the fully occupied position. Your window blind is covered, your tray table is folded up, and your seatbelt is fastened. You've seen the film, now read the card. Find it in the seatbelt. Each of the safety aspects of this aircraft. If you have any questions, the cabin crew will be able to help.
helpful on actually in a good space because you're actually separated from the rest of the cabin, so it felt quite nice and secluded. The cabin crew were really attentive throughout, checking in if we needed anything, and the food was good. The afternoon tea was the only thing that I didn't really like that much. I'm not sure if the clotted cream with the scones was gone off, but the sandwiches were fine. Tea and coffee all good for me. So after what we thought was going to be a mad dash for our transfer, so we landed about 20 minutes late, then thought we'd only have about 30 minutes to board, but then the flight was delayed by a good hour, so we were fine.
Hi, good morning. Good afternoon. Both take the second and the first aisle.
Okay.
It's both seats in the Welcome. How are you?
Good. I think, well, one of you. I can go that way, it's fine. No, she said first and second aisle.
It's good that you get the seat.
So just boarded the next flight. As I mentioned, it's looking like we're a good hour over, but it's fine. It's good to get some rest in between. Boarded the 777. It's QSuite, as I mentioned. First impression is really good. Service very similar, very attentive. Cabin crew straight away offered me a drink of my choosing. I went for the pink champagne, hot towel, and they give you straight away the menus selection and
Sorry to bother you.
It's okay.
My name is Sarah. It's nice to have you today, sir. Mr. and Mrs. Elliott. Going to London, we have 6 hours and 50 minutes. So we're waiting for everybody to come. You can offer anything for beverage. We get a glass of orange juice. Signature fish, lime beans.
I will go for
champagne.
no champagne.
No?
What else do you have that's still?
We have still water.
Yeah.
How about towels? You want a hot towel or cold towel?
Hot, please.
Hot towel. I'll be right back for now.
Thank you.
Great, thank you. But yeah, the cabin crew all introduce themselves to you and just make sure that you are comfortably seated. This is the QSuite, so these are in the middle aisle of the cabin. And when you first enter, if you are in a couple or a pair, they will shut down the divider as well. So this bit raises if there's two people that don't want to be in each other's company. And these can be set as a flat bed as well. These buttons on this are really good as well. So a lot more space around you. So you've got your USB charging points, all your options for your seating positions, and a do not disturb as well, because you can close these, which is quite good. And the storage bins are a lot larger here as well. What's also quite good is that the screens here seem larger actually, but they also explain how your QSuite works, which is really good. And I also really like this pillow. Today is a good day. Every day should be a good day. And down here is the storage compartment, and it's a lot larger than what you get on the 787. So I've got water and a few things here ready when I need it.
Any help with the bag, sir?
And perhaps an extra seat if I want to move away from him.
Some type of salt anything?
things that I notice about the QSuites, well, there's lots of things to notice that are very different to the 787, but the TV screens are a lot more intuitive. I find that on the 787 I was struggling a lot, and I don't know if it was my nails or just how I was using it, but definitely these screens are a lot more intuitive and responsive when interacting with it, a lot better. Next to the seats in the QSuite, you also have this section here, which is not just your storage, but you can also adjust this lever here and adjust the height of this as an armrest, and then you can push it down. Mine is a bit stiff though, so it does take some tugging to get it to work. Another nice feature of the QSuite is definitely the privacy. So during takeoff and landing they lock these, but afterwards shut these doors and have your suite to yourself, which is great. Exactly the same as the 787, they provide you with the amenity kit. What's interesting now is that I've noticed there are 3 types of amenity kit bags. So this in the blue and brown, the yellow, and I think they also have a grey version of the amenity kit, which is quite nice. It means you can perhaps collect different style ones from your trips, but what's inside them is the same. So, and they're great products. So the facial mist, moisturizer, lip balm, earplugs, socks, and they don't include a toothbrush and toothpaste in the amenity kit. But when you use the toilets, the restrooms, they have toothbrushes and toothpaste available and a shaving kit available there. Things that I've noted different about this particular flight versus the previous flight on the Dreamliner. Firstly, when they started the service, they asked straight away what you wanted to drink, which they done on this flight, but then they didn't serve any snacks, which Ant had noticed, and on this flight we were served warm nuts. So that was a bit different. Also, this flight is a lot colder, so I would highly recommend that you have a jumper. And this was the exact same flight on the outbound, where in economy I was freezing and wearing exactly the same sort of thing, t-shirt, jumper, and I had to put another layer on in economy. So yeah, the temperature that they have in the 777 is definitely a lot colder. Things I've liked about business with Qatar is their selection of drinks that you can have on their flight, and the fact that you can have an iced coffee, which is quite unusual. So this is the first time I've seen iced coffee as an option on flight. So I've got an iced latte at the moment. To land in London. Experience with Qatar has been really good, I have to say, especially the QSuite I would say is probably the best business class seat that I've experienced. I think the privacy that you get, the space, the storage, everything for me is really, really good. So definitely the best for me. The service from Qatar in business is also really, really good. They all introduce themselves, they all say goodbye at the end. They're always checking in to see that you're comfortable if you want anything. So yeah, definitely really, really good service. Unfortunately, I can't share the footage from the outbound journey in economy, but I personally did notice a big difference between the Qatar service in business versus economy, and something that I've not really picked up on with, say, BA or Virgin. If you're travelling the different classes, I would definitely say that the service that you get from Qatar is not on the same level for economy, and my personal experience wasn't as good. And I really did have high hopes considering how highly rated Qatar are, but I would definitely say economy for me with Qatar wasn't better than what I've experienced with other airlines, but definitely in business I was really happy.